there anything that this secondary reminds you of you guys?
I believe so. I think they're a little bit different than us, just the way they're structured and their players. Like, you got PS2, and, defensive player of the year. We didn't have a defensive player in a year in our secondary, but I think across, all five players, we were really, really balanced. Like me and Stu on the back end, right? You could get your head knocked off by either one of us. Um, but as a whole, I just think they're a little bit different, right? Their safeties, Brandon Jones is good, but I wouldn't call him the most physical guy, but he's very good, in space. Tag, he does his thing. He's very physical as well. He's the wild card, strong safety. You can put him anywhere. He blitz very well. I think, we're very similar in that aspect. And you got Riley on the other corner and McMillan on the inside, who plays a nickel as good as we've seen in this league. I think he's a very well-rounded player. He can blitz, he can cover, he can tackle well. Him and Chris are very similar in that state. But Chris was a two-time All-Pro. So that being said, you got Lee, but another All-Pro. And myself an All-Pro. So I think we're just overall. A little more balanced, but they're very, very talented and they get the job done.